Hi, welcome to James Miller Lifeology, where you learn to simplify and transform your life. My name is James Miller. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and a composer. In today's episode, I wanted to speak with you about pushing buttons. We've all done it before. Sometimes we like to do things just to get a rise out of somebody. We may do it because we're just if you're like me, a practical joker. I come from a long line of people who are very mischievous and who like to play practical jokes, my grandfather and my father. And so for myself, I've learned that there's a fine line of joking, of messing around, of horseplay. Because what I consider is funny, or even if it's done in a very good-natured way, it doesn't mean the other person's going to necessarily receive it that way. So like we've talked about in previous Lifeology episodes, one of the episodes was just because I can. Just because I can play this practical joke, just because I can push your buttons, doesn't mean I should. Now, on the inverse, we have many people who push our buttons. They know what to say, they know what to do that just gets us so annoyed, so frustrated, so angry. But we have to remember, there's always a fine line. Words people use, actions people commit against us are simply external. Anything we have that's internal or that we internalize is something that we either believe to be true, perhaps an inferiority complex that we have, or a sense of rejection that we have. So remind yourself that anything that people say or do is simply outside of here. It's then your choice to internalize it and to make it become true. So I really want you to be mindful of that. If you push other people's buttons, whether it's good-natured or whether you just do it because you don't like them, we need to be very mindful of that. And vice versa, if you know other people push your buttons and do it purposefully, you have to create that barrier. You have to create that boundary of saying, perhaps even preparing yourself. If you know you're going to see these people, what do you say to yourself? How do you prepare yourself mentally to get yourself in the mindset to maybe build up those external barriers so that you don't internalize it? Remember, words are just words. They don't have to have power unless you give them power. And like we've talked about before in previous episodes, no one can reject you unless you reject yourself. Thank you so much for watching James Miller Lifeology. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. I'm very excited because today you may hear my radio interview with Monica Sangrico, a popular fashion designer down here. So go ahead and subscribe to Lifeology Radio. You may go to my website, jamesmillerlifeology.com, and see the episode there. Have an amazing day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.